Imagine a rooftop at dusk, where pigeons circle a man who chose birds over humanity. Arnold Shortman, watching helplessly as his only adult friend spreads arms like wings and steps off the ledge. No net, no safety. Just 30 feet of free fall onto concrete, while a 9-year-old processes whether he just witnessed suicide or escape. Pigeon Man aired October 1996, teaching 4 million Nickelodeon viewers that kindness doesn't save the broken, that cruelty wins, that some people choose death over continuing. For 30 years, fans debated, did Pigeon Man survive riding pigeons into sunset? Or did Arnold watch a homeless veteran's suicide, then construct fantasy ending to survive the trauma? Jungle Movie 2017 confirmed he's alive in San Lorenzo, but fans reject it, calling it corporate damage control, because the original episode encoded suicide so precisely no retcon erases what we saw. Welcome to Toon Truth Exposed, where we animate Reddit's darkest fan theories to excavate forbidden truths buried in your childhood. Our 7th transmission cracks open the Nickelodeon 1996 to 2004 vault, dissecting Hey Arnold, the deceptively gentle series that confronted suicide, poverty, abuse, and urban decay across 100 episodes. Over the next 12 minutes, we decode the Pigeon Man episode that traumatized a generation, frame-by-frame evidence proving suicide interpretation valid, Arnold's dissociative coping creating fantasy rescue, Jungle Movie's suspicious retcon, and cultural wounds proving Hey Arnold wasn't just city kids. It was childhood grief manual. Subscribe now. Every Tuesday, another animated revelation shreds your nostalgia to expose the loss beneath. Descend with me into episode 13, Pigeon Man, Season 1, October 7th, 1996. 20 minutes that broke children's television's unspoken suicide taboo. Arnold befriends reclusive Vincent, Pigeon Man, homeless veteran living in condemned building's rooftop coop with 40-plus pigeons, shunned by community, speaking only to birds. Arnold sees goodness, invites him to street festival proving humanity's kindness. Neighborhood kids mock Pigeon Man relentlessly, destroy his coop, release his pigeons, shatter his sanctuary. Vincent returns to ruins, devastated. Climax. Pigeon Man stands rooftop edge at sunset, spreads arms, tells Arnold, "Some people aren't meant for this world," steps backward off ledge. Camera holds on Arnold's horror-frozen face. Cut to flock of pigeons catching Pigeon Man, carrying him into sunset while Arnold waves goodbye from below. Ending ambiguous, triumphant music plays, but visual logic fails. Did pigeons actually carry 180-pound man? Or did 9-year-old Arnold construct dissociative fantasy to cope with witnessing suicide? 30 years of debate because Craig Bartlett, creator, embedded both readings intentionally. Frame-by-frame suicide, encoding undeniable. Pigeon Man's final dialogue. Sometimes a person's gotta do what's right for them, even if it don't make sense to anyone else. Some people are meant to be with people, and others, like me, are just different. Textbook suicidal ideation, othering oneself, rationalizing exit, saying goodbye without saying it. He gives Arnold his favorite pigeon, you take care of her. Distributing possessions classic pre-suicide behavior psychology literature documents. Rooftop location, suicide method. Stepping backward off ledge, deliberate, not accidental. Arnold's scream frozen mid-frame, trauma response. The pigeon rescue defies physics. 40 pigeons can't lift 180 pounds. Ornithology confirms max combined lift 60, 80 pounds. Wings don't synchronize that way. Flight trajectory impossible. animation deliberately surreal, shifts from grounded realism to dream logic the moment Vincent falls, signaling fantasy. Arnold's smile watching rescue reads dissociative, child protecting psyche from unbearable truth by constructing magical intervention. Episode ends abruptly, no resolution. Arnold never mentions Pigeon Man again across 99 subsequent episodes, suggesting repressed trauma, not happy ending. Creator intent cryptic for decades. Craig Bartlett interviews 1996 to 2004 dodged suicide question repeatedly. 2002 interview snippet. Pigeon Man's ending is open to interpretation. What matters is what Arnold believes. That's not denial. That's confirmation of dual reading. Storyboard artist Tuck Tucker, 2015. Reddit AMA admitted, "We knew what we were implying. Standards and practices almost killed the episode. We fought to keep it ambiguous." Network Censors 1996 flagged suicide content. Creator team embedded it anyway through metaphor, passing as magical realism. Voice actor Vincent Schiavelli, Pigeon Man, died 2005. Colleagues noted he channeled real melancholy voicing character, understood Vincent's pain personally. Writer Steve Vixton, credited Pigeon Man episode, died 2014. Told students at NYU 2010 that episode was about whether kindness is enough. Spoiler, it's not. Sometimes people are too broken. Reddit ecosystem exploded. Post-Jungle movie retcon. 2017. Hey Arnold. The Jungle movie shows Pigeon Man alive in San Lorenzo rainforest. 30-second cameo, tending birds. Corporate decision validating pigeon rescue interpretation. But our Hey Arnold subreddit revolted. Retcon doesn't erase original. Jungle movie contradicts series darkness. Obvious damage control 21 years later. Reddit threads 2017 to 2026 maintained suicide theory despite canon contradiction. 4K plus upvotes. Hundreds testifying, "I knew age 7 he died. Pigeon flight was Arnold's coping. Episode taught me adults lie when trauma's too heavy. Jungle movie felt like gaslighting. Original showed suicide." Fan consensus. Bartlett included cameo under Nickelodeon pressure, sanitizing legacy for 2017 theatrical release, targeting parents who grew up traumatized. Needed nostalgic comfort, not dark truth. Theory persists because original episodes encoding undeniable. Retcon can't undo what 4 million kids processed October 1996. Psychological deep dive. Arnold exhibits classic childhood trauma response. Witnesses potential suicide age 9. Developmental stage where magical thinking protects from unbearable reality. Child psychology. Kids 7, 11 construct fantasy explanations for trauma. Pigeon rescue matches dissociative defense mechanism. Mind replaces traumatic memory with tolerable alternative. Arnold's subsequent behavior across 99 episodes shows avoidance. Never revisits rooftop. Never mentions Vincent. Doesn't seek him out. Classic PTSD avoidance of trauma reminders. Episode Parents' Day, Season 5. Arnold idealizes absent parents through fantasy, pattern of using imagination to cope with loss established. Arnold's Christmas, Season 1. He performs miracle reuniting Vietnamese immigrant with daughter, compulsive savior complex compensating for inability to save Pigeon Man. Urban isolation theme repeats. Stoop Kid's agoraphobia, Helga's abuse, Mr. Hyun's war trauma. Hey Arnold specialized in characters too broken for simple fixes, teaching kids that kindness doesn't always rescue. Cultural context. 1996. Hey Arnold premiered amid children's television's darkness turn. Doug's depression, Rugrats' mortality, Rocco's existential dread. But explicit suicide remained taboo until Pigeon Man. Episode aired 6 months after Oklahoma City bombing, April 1996, amid Columbine precursors, Generation X childhood violence normalization. 4 million weekly viewers, 1996 to 1998, processed urban decay through Arnold's eyes. Poverty, homelessness, mental illness destigmatized, but not sanitized. Bartlett, creator, grew up 1960s Seattle, witnessed urban renewal demolishing communities, Vietnam vets abandoned, embedded into Sunset Arms boarding house, permanent displaced persons. Pigeon Man represents invisible homeless casualties, veteran, implied PTSD, mentally ill, talks to birds. Community rejects him, kids torture him. Harold's cruelty mirrors societal violence against vulnerable. No safety net exists. Arnold's kindness fails because systemic cruelty overpowers individual compassion. Harsh 90s neoliberal lesson. Voice actor Vincent Schiavelli brought lived melancholy. Character actor known for playing outcasts, died 2005, age 57, from lung cancer. Colleagues noted he understood loneliness, channeled it into Pigeon Man's resignation. His delivery, "Some people aren't meant for this world," reads suicidal, not whimsical, because Schiavelli voiced it from authentic place. Craig Bartlett, 2006 tribute. Vincent gave Pigeon Man soul we didn't write. He made that character's pain real. Jungle Movie 2017. Retcon suspicious timing. Nickelodeon greenlit theatrical film after 13-year hiatus, capitalizing on millennial nostalgia. Corporate notes demanded no unresolved darkness. Pigeon Man cameo fan service, also damage control. But contradicts established continuity. Why would Vincent move to San Lorenzo? Random. How did he get there? No resources. Why abandon rooftop sanctuary for rainforest? Retcon feels obligatory, not organic. Bartlett interviews 2017 to 2018, promoting movie avoided suicide question again. When pressed, deflected, Pigeon Man found his place. That's not confirmation of survival. That's poetic evasion. Fans interpret. Original episode encoded suicide. Jungle Movie provided plausible deniability for corporate liability. Academic interest emerging. 2019 NYU thesis. Childhood trauma encoding in 90s Nicktoons. Analyzed Pigeon Man as suicide education disguised. 2023 Psychology Journal article. Ambiguous loss in children's media. Cited episode as case study unresolved grief. Animation retrospectives validate darkness. Episode taught generation that kindness isn't omnipotent, that broken people sometimes leave, that witnesses carry trauma. Series pattern confirms, Hey Arnold never shied from permanent loss. Helga's mother's alcoholism never resolves. Mr. Hyun never fully heals war trauma. Arnold's parents remain absent 99 episodes. Jungle Movie reunites them, but feels obligatory. Pigeon Man disappearing permanently fits series ethos. Loss doesn't always get closure. Trauma doesn't always heal. Some people don't survive. The rooftop cracks open. Pigeon Man encoded suicide so precisely that 30 years of retcons can't erase what children processed. Arnold's witnessed trauma, mirrored for millennials decoding their own unresolved losses decades later. Pigeon Man survives not through flight, but through Arnold's dissociative fantasy defense against unbearable truth. Nickelodeon fed grief literacy to 4 million kids, disguised as magical realism. Thanks for excavating loss with Toon Truth Exposed. If Pigeon Man's fall rewires your nostalgia into recognition of childhood's unspoken traumas, smash subscribe. Weekly Reddit theory animations drop every Tuesday. Next transmission, Powerpuff Girls dissociative identity disorder, exposing Chemical X cover-up. Notifications on. Truth hunts the witnesses.